Notifications. Waiting, not live yet. It says it's waiting for you to join.
Waiting for me to join. What?
Yeah.
It
Preview.
says live up on the top.
Maybe it's just a little slow on my end. We good?
I mean, it looks
Oh,
live to
live.
me,
Yeah.
man.
Yep. All right.
I just can't see any of the chat. Maybe it's
Maybe.
because no one's coming yet.
There it is. Okay. Yeah, it was
Is it
just
on your?
lagging on my end. I don't know why.
Okay. So what are you shooting today, Jose?
What? Nothing really. I was messing around with the Aries today, but for whatever reason, I got like four kits in a row right now. You would not believe.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, Gavin. Were you speed shooting or just normal?
Just normal. That's what was throwing me off. I was like, what's going on, you know?
Yeah.
I have to switch this.
I get that, man. You just have them random days.
Yep.
I was videotaping a short, and I 4K an LBS. That makes you feel bad.
Those things are expensive too. What's going on, guys? We got Mikey in here, Chad, Gavin, Kevin. What's going on?
Hey, thanks for stopping by, guys.
I'm gonna have to put my phone somewhere else.
Kevin, you're doing it right. It's cold and windy out here. I thought it was going to be better than this. Oh, but I want to say on the LBS, I did take some sanding paper and polish it out.
All right, so it's not too messed up then.
No, it's not messed up at all.
You got a carbon one, don't you?
No, it's just Army Green G10.
All right. G10 will hold. So today I'm shooting a little can, messing around.
I don't think you guys can see. Maybe just a little bit. Got that 30 millimeter simple shot bell.
Oof.
They're fun little targets.
Today, aren't you?
Oh yeah, Mikey. You're right. I can hear a little bit of an echo too.
I think it's where I have it. It's like in my little water heater area. If it's my echo.
Hey, Rebecca.
Rebecca, what's going on?
You guys can't see it, but my little buddy's going crazy eating every stick in the world. Mabel. I'm glad she's having fun. He likes the cold.
What latex you shooting?
Omega White .45.
Got the
I've been shooting a lot of 8 mil steel.
That wind's picking up. What is everybody saying? Echo is loud. Is it like a computer echo, guys?
Are you running your sound and your input through two different devices?
No.
Oh, so it's just your phone.
Probably. It's a little windy here. I know that messes with it a bit.
Maybe. Or it's the way the phone's positioned, if it bounces back off a hard surface or something.
Could be.
I hear it too, Kevin.
Okay, so they're telling me it's your fault.
Hold on. If it's my fault, why can I hear it?
I have no idea. It's probably just the cold life thing. They always have.
It's like I'm hearing myself talk.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Kevin's like, I didn't say that. Thank you, Kevin.
All right. Kevin, you tie anything today?
Like on CB. Yeah. If I don't have these headphones in, the wind's just blows into the phone.
Poor 8 millies get pushed around.
That's getting pushed a little bit. 50 bands in like 6 minutes.
Yeah. 50 bands in 6 minutes. Well, my record is 50-3, Kevin. Is it windy there too with you, Mikey? That's crazy. Seems like it's everywhere.
Dude, I'm calling it right now. I've shot a lot of springs, and this is the windiest, most random weather year ever.
It's here as of late it's been very humid. Normally it's pretty dry, but where I live in particular it's kind of always windy.
Yeah. Where I live is pretty windy because it's flat, open ground, but this has been insane. It's been like unshootable for months.
Windy in Richmond, VA. Looks like it's all across the U.S. right now.
Did you guys, Rebecca, did you guys get those tornadoes running through there or no?
Is that Rebecca's and Becky with the 3/8?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Is it Becky with the 3/8?
Yeah, that's her.
I wasn't aware. I'm so sorry. I feel bad now.
Earthquake in New York City, crazy, yeah.
Show me that frame. It's a beautiful pinch grip bulbul, full ergoed out. Do a slight modification up webbing because I have like long grippers. It is Becky with the 3/8. How are you, Becky? What's going on with Larry too? I'm shooting right through that hole in the can.
I don't know if you guys can hear it when I hit the bell.
I heard it.
Did you?
I seen it too. You know, he's dirty until I opened up a bag that I got up from Amazon, and it's like.
What's that, Jose? I can't hear you.
How about now?
Yeah.
All right. That I didn't believe the PNG is dirty. I don't know if you've heard that.
PNG being dirty?
Yeah.
I haven't heard that. I've only used what is it called? BC Precision.
Yeah. Well, they're like dirtying up my bands ever so slightly.
Oh, really?
And when you shoot enough of them, they dirty your fingers.
You know, I bought some QZ steel from Amazon. That ruined me on that brand.
Really? What was wrong with it?
It was too oily. I bought 11mm steel when the whole hunting thing was going on.
Uh-huh.
It just absolutely ruined it. My fingers are covered in oil, and it was so slick.
Well, that's what they're saying about PNG. And again, like I didn't believe it. I was buying plenty of it.
Yeah.
I recently opened up a bag and it's like nasty.
Yeah. See, Mikey said it's the same thing. Is my Bellstone intact? Yeah. This one is. I've destroyed 2. I bought 5, I think, when they're having a deal. You can destroy the bell inside pretty quick.
The bells go pretty fast, but it's like a 99-cent repair.
Yeah, it's true. Not shooting good.
Yeah, so I don't believe I'll be purchasing PNG anymore. Once I finish this batch, I'll move back over to BC. I'll pay a little bit more for clean hands. Because it was dirtying, like with the ammo magnet right here, it was dirtying my shirts too, and I was like,
Oh, really?
having it. Yeah.
Yeah, I see. I bought PNG years ago, or PGN, right?
Yeah.
But I've had good batches and I've had bad.
I think that's what it is, because when I had bought through them, specifically, like directly through them, it wasn't too bad. It was the Amazon bag that was oily. 10K PN 2 years ago, very clean. Haven't tried it since then. I think it's the new stuff, honestly. Because when I bought some for the Southwest tournament last year, it was clean, clean, clean.
You know what's crazy though? Um, I did not notice the difference on DC Precision steel type. They got like chrome, carbon, and another one. The carbon steel was way cheaper than the other forms, and I didn't know.
Yes. Honestly, I can't really tell the difference either. But I'm sure there's some people that will tell you one's better than the other.
The different type. You think carbon would be the best due to the fact that it would probably have a hardness rating, right?
I think the difference is as for slingshot shooting in particular, stainless chrome will bounce more compared to the carbon one.
Yeah.
So if you're doing it like a hunting application like that, you would want the energy to get dumped in like if it were lead. So you'd go for the carbon.
Yeah, I like the versatility, and I noticed the durability of the ammo is the exact same, it seems like.
However, if you're a target shooter and you want crispy, clean ammo, no pits or anything, I would definitely opt for the chrome. That way it doesn't veer off as much.
It was super tough, yeah.
Shoot metal targets. Yeah. Finally working that can in the wind. It's freezing here.
Hands are cold. 7 mil in here. Dude, no matter how many times I sift through that with a sorter, there's still 1 or 2.
Like larger ones?
Like getting random 7 mils in my 8 mil.
I would never be able to tell the difference between a 7 and an 8. Like, you can kind of see it, but
Feeling.
Like, having to sit there, I can work out like a 9.5 from an 8 just because, they're like cannonballs.
Oh, yeah, they're way different.
Woo! It's picking up.
I'm shooting the Kodiak in case you guys are wondering.
Nice.
I haven't been shooting this one a lot. But yesterday I just pulled out randomly, started hitting stuff, but it's kind of a neat little thing.
Is that Coin Worker? What's going on?
What's up, Coin?
1956 Willies. Got everybody in the chat.
Mabel, come on. Dude, she's like a little pig. She just swallows. What the heck? She's that. She's that little tiny pig in the corner, rolling in it. A little corgi rolling.
Mikey, you should hop on a live later. You can get this.
Jeez, just right around it.
What's going on, Robert?
What's up, Robert?
If I wait for that wind, I think I can get this can.
Looks like it's about to snow or something here.
I think so. You're pretty close to Andy, aren't you? I think they had a snow recently, 17 inches, like 2 days ago.
Which Andy? The only one I know of is Low.
No, Slinging Clay Andy.
Oh, yeah. Somewhat over in the Midwest, I think he is. No, it's kind of crazy here lately. They're preparing for the eclipse in our city, and they're expecting like 500,000 people here, and there's only like 16,000 residents.
Oh. See, that's what I'm telling you. I don't know. I'm 4Kit City right now. I don't know if y'all can see that.
Oh,
Just barely nicked that corner there. And that's where I always get them, in that bottom inside corner.
not even the HDP version, right?
No, this is G10. This just went from a $200 slingshot to a $10 one. I could probably buff that out. Like, it's just a nick.
Oh, it's amazing when you buff out though. By the different grits.
It looks like, if anything, like I dropped it and it just hit the corner.
That's what you tell people.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So sad. 4Kit City live. I've been watching too much Mikey, as you can tell.
Gas before the big day. Oh yeah.
Yes, I did just get a 4Kit Mikey. So the eclipse, you're right in that path then. That sucks.
Yeah, we're just on the edge of it.
Are you really gonna get that much people, do you think?
I doubt it's going to be that big, but my work actually shut down due to the fact that they're worried about congestion in the towns.
Really?
Yeah, and they never give us the day off, which is crazy.
Oh. Got that one little ribbon left on that can I'm trying to get rid of.
I just ripped my band. It's gone.
There's one thing I've noticed. Right before they go, I feel them like ticking, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden you're full draw and you just feel like a ding.
Yeah, I normally feel it, or sometimes you like hear it.
Yeah. And that's when I'm like, all right, I come back down. I set down, and I'm like, yep, there's a tear. Oh, that wind is not helping me.
Dude, it's brutal. At least I feel better that everyone's having these same conditions
The what?
with the windy conditions this year.
Yeah.
I felt like last year I was practicing hardcore for ECST by this time.
I was definitely, but oh, I still need to film my week video. Oops.
That's the trick right there, coin. You want to learn how to rap and talk. The mouth is the third hand.
The mouth is the third hand.
Yeah.
He knows that all too well. Even dirty cut shots on these. Just not one. I don't know if you guys saw the dog just like zoom by.
You got blue healer, don't you?
Excuse me?
You got blue healer.
Yeah. He's a little mongrel.
Gosh dang it! I did it.
Apparently he had his head stuck in that bucket not too long ago. It's funny.
We got a lot of cattle farmers, so there's like blue healers everywhere where I work.
Yeah.
Freaking, they are a dog and a half.
They are. They're very, 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 very energetic. It's hard to get this kid to sit down. And he's still like a puppy, so he's all over the place.
Indy gets gridlocked when a big game happens. Can't imagine how bad press will be for this, dude. I'll see it when I believe it, but I'm telling you what, my phones were not working today. So many people on the cell phone towers.
Really? I don't know why everybody's making such a big deal about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
It happens, you know?
My work put me on call just in case anyone has a service call. I don't know how that's going to happen when the phones are down.
That's funny. Just turn your phone off and tell them that they were down.
Exactly. Well, they said if you don't want to be on call, you have to use a vacation day. I was like, okay. Just turn it off.
Yeah. Well, I see how something like that much people really affects it. Like I work at a mall, right? And if it's a Saturday or Sunday, my like mobile data just sucks.
Yeah. No, I 100% see that with internet as well.
So with the supposed amount that you guys are expecting there, I definitely see the phones down.
Well, they're already here. It's crazy. They come with like campers and everything already.
Really, campers? People really take that seriously. Then. They're about as dedicated as we are to slingshots.
Exactly. That's what scares me.
What are they popping off about? Says I need a wrap and tuck, and then Chad replies, "I got stubby fingers. You can do it if I can." Okay, I understood now. I have no
Need
idea.
all the tips I can get when it comes to wrap and tuck. Dude, you got to learn how to do it like consistently and effectively because your frames open up like a mile wide.
That's me. I actually I prefer the wrap and tuck. I don't like the whole idea of like possibly stripping screws and stuff like that.
Yeah.
In the long run, it's like an old car finding parts, you know.
I guess this is just where I started as a comfort pick.
Yeah. So for me, it's just like in 5 years, will I be able to find these clips? Not saying that the Layton guys will go out. I'm just saying clips in general. A prime example is like the OG flip clips, the plastic one.
Yeah. I think the ACC started yesterday. People arrived. Typically, they'll start Thursday and then run.
They should be going by now.
I planned on going, but the guy I was carpooling with couldn't make it.
Oh, rip.
It's a 10-hour drive.
You should have taken a train.
I don't think they run south.
Do they? I'm pretty sure we had a guy from. is I can't remember. His name's Alexander. Cajun Catapult, something I think his name.
He took one up.
Alexander. Last year, year before actually, he came up from Alabama, I think, all the way to Richmond, Virginia in the train.
Holy moly!
And then from Richmond, Virginia, he rode with Mike Wen.
Ah,
Yeah, it's quite the train ride.
old. The only person that's enjoying it is my dog.
The wind?
Yeah, no, the cold.
That's funny.
It was like 50 degrees, and now it's like 38. It feels like.
Oh.
Get out of the mud.
Don't you hate,
Mikey's a clip guy.
Like, I can understand missing by a little bit, but missing by an entire area code, just like what's going on? There it is.
I put on this new set, and I just can't even hit it.
That one would have been a hit if the wind did not push it over.
You know, I really wanted to shoot indoors today, but my wife kicked me out. She's like, no, I'm making food in the kitchen. And it's like, God.
That's too funny.
There we go.
Are they gonna come up with you to the tournament this year?
No. I told them this is my time. It wouldn't be as fun. It's like time with the guys, you know what I mean?
Oh, I got it.
I think she understood.
She's just gonna trail you 3 cars behind.
Yeah.
Time.
Follow me, make sure I'm not going anywhere I shouldn't be.
Exactly. Coin.
Silicone pouches. I want to see that.
Excuse me?
Mikey made a comment. Silicone pouches of the future.
Silicone pouches. Mikey knows a great deal about silicone.
Exactly, Coin. It's like he hates me talking about slingshots all the time. You imagine being there.
Oh my god.
Like grown men talking about latex and the different properties of it.
I'm slowly getting my entire family into it. It's great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's not much of that can anymore. That's what they say about Duranda Hayes, Bill Hayes' wife. She's a crack shot. I think apparently she's outshot Bill a few years.
Yeah, I think she scored higher than him, right?
Yeah. I was talking about that with my coworkers, right? And I don't mean this like as a sexist thing. It's more of a like genetically speaking, dudes have better like hand-eye coordination, right?
Yep.
And the fact that women are able to like outshoot you, outplay you in any sport, not just slingshots or we were talking about like Korean archery in particular. The fact that someone's putting in the time to beat you just shows that dedication, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like if I had a few women score higher than me in Italy, and it was just like very humbling.
And it's cool when any woman comes out and shows up a lot of guys in a male dominated sport.
Exactly.
That shows the quality of your sport too, just saying.
Because if they're able to do
Yeah.
it better than you, like, you gotta start training harder.
Yeah. Shots are going low. It's dropping in temp.
I thought low balls flew flatter though.
Well, I'm shooting eights.
Uh, yeah, that thin stuff doesn't like the cold.
Yeah, it's only 0.45 bands.
I find that even here, 0.5 just drops. Oh, come on. I was going good on that 40.
Yeah, Linder's wife can shoot. I think she was at a couple of tournaments.
Linder's wife, I don't think I've seen her. Queen Bee for sure.
Unless
She
I'm
was
thinking of
getting
someone
that,
else.
what's it, she got a toothpick in 2 shots. That's great. And you can't fail to mention Becky. She outshoots Larry, doesn't she?
Dude, Becky's a good shooter.
Yeah.
Like a natural born. I think she's using 8 mil now.
Is she?
Yeah, it's not Becky with the 3/8 anymore.
It's Becky with the 8 millis.
You know, she's a TTS shooter too. So that
Yep.
does have different properties taken into effect.
Can't wait to see the level of skill those guys have picked up over the past year if they show up. Woo!
They shoot all the time together.
Yes.
What's up, Andy?
Forget all the time with each other. Like, they're shooting all the time with Moan, Mike Wen.
Oh yeah.
Marshall even has been picking it up too. Just being around those guys, you know?
Yeah, I think the biggest part of it is you're shooting around people. You're used to people staring at you.
Yep. What's going on, Andy? Manuel, what's going on? Got a few more people in here. I'm gonna fix that can, get it out of the way. See if I can't land a few on the 20.
I'm gonna drop this bell too. So, Coin, you're going for sure now, right? I'll come back and see your response. Had a couple other turns. This is what you guys need right here if you watch. Just lines with sliders. Boom. Displayed. It's probably hard to see still, but half the screen. Yeah, I think it's reverberating off of it's anytime I talk, right?
It's coming through on my end perfectly. I don't know what they're whining about.
It's your phone picking up my voice again and throwing it back.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Well. Oh, you know.
At least I think that's what it is.
I'm positive that's what they're referring to. Finally.
Little 60. Nothing like a 60 millimeter make you feel confident.
Excuse me? It's all my fault, Coin. Well, have you ever tried shooting upright?
Yeah, unsuccessfully. I'm not wired that way. I can shoot 45 degrees all day. Who are you talking to, Coin?
I can hit larger targets upright, but nothing small.
Is it 25? I really do like to canter it just a little bit. Both of you. Jose, I have a good idea what you placed, but what do you place base ECST last year?
Me, last year I placed 5th with a whopping total of 195 out of 230 points. And then I got first in the head-to-head.
Yes, you did. I remember that. Thanks for reminding me. I got 8th place overall coin with 172 points, and I got 2nd place in the head-to-head. Shot your first natty? Yeah, dude, natties are addicting.
Very, very good. I am still upset with my scores, though.
If you make anywhere in the top 10, you're doing good.
Because this past year I actually picked up, I think, 4 more points, if I'm not mistaken. No. Because I think 2022 I finished with the 180 something, 186, I think. I'd have to double check. And then I finished with the 192, was it? 195.
Yeah, it just shows the competition's raising.
And my play still went down. And it just gets harder.
Yeah, Willie. No one really talks about it, but Jose and I also went in a tiebreaker too. Then he smoked me.
Oh yeah, any other day, Tristan could have smoked me. It was this close between the two of us.
I think I missed one of the very large, was that 80 millimeter targets? Just nerves. But Jose deserved it all day long. It's not like we went up against the chumps either.
Excuse me?
I said it's not like we went up against chumps to get there either.
Yeah. Like,
you had some really big names.
Very big names. We had Bill in the top 16, Mike Wen, that Jared Chrysler guy. I don't know if
He's so good.
He's an insane shot.
Who all did you beat?
Excuse me?
Who all did you beat to get up there?
Mike Wen, Bill Hayes. I can't remember. There was another guy. Well, Mike Wen and Bill Hayes were the first two that I did that I went up against.
Yeah, I went up against who was it? It was Jerry Chrysler first. Then it went to Joseph Garcia. Then Nathan Masters. And I think it was you in the final.
I think I went up against Zach too. Maybe. He was up in that bracket, was he not?
Yeah, I thought he was.
I'm pretty sure.
Larry. Young Guns. Dude, I'm about to turn 29. There's a couple younger than me.
Yeah.
I wish they still had the saw blade. That's what Mikey said.
Redemption on the saw blade. I hate that thing.
I'm not gonna lie, I hate it.
I've said this before. U.S. tournaments are distance based, and I hate it.
I hate it too.
It's
I value precision over distance.
Yep. I'd much rather hit extremely smart targets over something that far away.
That's the TTF in us, man.
People can do it, but not everybody has access to 30, 40 meters. You know?
I mean, you're looking at it right here. Like, I'm 3/4 of my property.
Yep, this, okay, so where you guys are, my phone right here, my little finger, that's my house, right?
Yeah.
This is my yard right here. I do have a little bit more going horizontal, like the driveway, but I have windows, cars, I have the street that way, and then I have a house this way. So I really only get my 10 meters. If I max it out diagonally, I get 15. And who has more than that?
Yeah, I get I think 25 meters from corner fence to corner, but it's not ideal because there's houses.
Find a wash. That's funny. Yeah, I can go to the park, but like,
It's not convenient.
yeah. And then you got Karens that'll come up to you and yell at you. Not everybody has time. Not everybody can find time to go to the park or a wash or just get out and about. And
let alone hurl it that far.
yeah, and slingshots is more about like, and you guys have said it too. It's about hobbyists at home. You know. That's my issue with modern day tournaments.
I'm okay with 15, 20 meter shot because people can get that in the basement. 2.5 acres, that's hard to beat, dude. I grew up on 5. I married a town mouse, though.
The largest property I ever lived on was 4 acres, and we only lived there for like 6 months, I think. And that was before I was even shooting. All my shooting years have been on this property. That's enough of that spiel.
Had it made, though. I could hunt on that 5 acres. There's so many rabbits.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Just got home from work and then took a walk.
Man, I really want to try my hand at hunting rabbits.
You haven't yet?
No. Slingshot hunting is illegal out here.
Yeah, it's illegal in Ohio. I have to go to Michigan.
We have this inside joke every time, because I know you're from Michigan, but right now that you mentioned it, I had a teacher that was always like, Michigan State this, Michigan State that. And this was on when we were doing COVID school, so like on the computers.
Yeah.
And the moment he'd say Michigan State, I'd be like, fuck Michigan State. Just because I could, you know, I was in school. There's nothing better to do. That's all. I really harbor no ill will towards Michigan State. It's just funny little joke. It got to the point where even my little sister would be on her class, and then she'd like yell out the same.
You talking about college or the whole state?
The college. Michigan looks pretty cool as a state. Wait, don't they?
Yeah. After moving out of it, I realized I like other states more.
Moving out of it, I realized I like other states more. Cold.
The sun came out.
Andy, you should have a tournament on your property.
Sun came out.
If you did, I would be there.
Manuel's asking our setup. Jose, you want to show him yours first?
Manuel's asking our setup. Jose, you want yours first?
I've been bouncing back between HDP Light and Aries, Prime Fork G10, Bulbul, and then I'm shooting 22 to 12 at 140 today. 0.5 Olympus Green. No TTF today.
Is it 140 active band length or just cut 140?
140 active band length or just
Cut 140. So it should be closer to like 135.
I'm shooting 0.45 Omega White 20 to 12. I cut it at 175. So the active band length probably 155.
So the active band length probably 155.
You gotta shorten those up a bit.
I'm pulling past base anchor.
I'm pulling past base anchor.
Oh, little floating anchor.
Yeah, it's hard to see on the camera.
It's hard to see on the camera.
I've been messing around with it too much.
I don't think I'm as accurate as space anchoring all the time. But the distance you gain, which we talked about how it's a lot of these tournaments are distance focused.
My issue is finding the same spot every time, and I know that only happens distance draw that long draw, excuse me. But I'm not willing to put in the time right now.
Yeah. 25. I know how hard it is to see a 40.
Excuse me?
So I know how hard it is to see a 40. I'm hitting a 25.
Corey, who's that? I think I've heard of the name, but planning on going live tomorrow. Coming over to shoot. Awesome.
Awesome. I can't wait to tune in for that.
40 over. What's going on, Leon? When did you get in here? I must have missed you. Separate those two targets.
Yeah, Mike, them YouTube notifications are absolutely horrible. Great resource, but horrible system. When I feel that, man, I do 80% of my shooting indoors. Distance is trash.
Alright, I'm still hitting a 40 out till 15 meters, but anything after that, I struggle. But again, like I said, I much value hitting small shit at 10 meters than a 40 at 20. Come on. Can't even hit the 20. What's that? Oh, square feet. And you have a tiny hope? That sounds fun.
Yeah, that is
that
tiny
is
actually.
tiny, actually.
It's just you in there, right, Andy?
Right, Andy?
I don't know how you
I
feed
don't know
anybody
how you
else.
feed anybody else.
He's got bunk beds.
Stack them up.
Stack them up.
Yeah, like sardines in a can. Tiny home, big land. Yup. Get. Go. We were frying up some pork. I don't know if you've ever heard of carnitas.
No.
No.
Big old blob of pork with skin on, like pork butt.
Sounds good.
And you
Sounds
deep
good.
fry them. So we had some grease, some lard on the floor there that spilled out, and my dog's trying to lick it all up.
What's up, Slingin', Ohio?
In Ohio.
Where are you based
Where are you
at?
based at?
Check us out.
Check us out.
Slingin', Ohio. Rebooted's in here. What's going on? See, Manuel knows what I'm talking about. Carnitas are the shit. Do they have like, this is almost sacrilegious, but do they have like Del Tacos where you're at, man?
No.
No.
We have a
Fucking say-
Chipotle.
oh,
Chipotle.
You know what? I forgot. I'm pretty sure Del Taco is a Southwest thing.
Was that?
Was that?
Yeah. So Chipotle, they should have something similar if you just ask for like carnitas.
I
It's
eat.
basically just fried pig meat with the skin on sometimes. If you've ever had
I
pork
live
rinds-
like down the road
down
from
the road
a Mexican
Mexican
restaurant.
restaurant.
Yeah, but Mexican restaurants out there, like, I don't know if, like, Pan Express type beat. Like, Chinese food out here isn't real Chinese food. It's the same with Mexican
Yeah,
food.
I get that.
I get that.
And I was on fire till I switched my band set.
I've been all over the place. I'm shooting better. It's just getting warmer.
The wind is just pushing them.
It's either the wind or your hands are cold or.
Okay, so Coin does have a Taco Bell.
Okay, I have Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
We've had Taco Bell for so many years.
Okay, I was.
I don't even
speaking
count
on-
them.
I was speaking on Del Taco though. It's a whole
Yeah,
other
that's-
chain, and it's again, I think it is the Southwest type beat. But yeah, Taco Bell, they should have the same stuff too, but it's like it's not real authentic.
I guess I can't really speak on it because I don't know if I've had anything authentic. Like they got two really good restaurants to get great ratings and they're super popular, but I don't know.
All right, here's a good way to tell if it's authentic or not. If they're putting lettuce on their tacos, it's not real.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
I can't eat it without.
If it's hard shell, it's not real.
Oh, stop checking.
Now you're coming to understand that you haven't had real Mexican food, huh?
I haven't lived.
I haven't lived.
That's what you're saying.
That's what you're saying.
Exactly. You say Chuckin wasn't here? What's going on? Chuckin is here. You see, he's just trying to get attention here.
Oh, nothing like dropping her around right in the mud.
Like dropping around right in the mud.
I should have left it.
Yeah.
I should have left it.
I got a dream to go out to the Southwest, but I haven't made it yet.
Should come out to the tournament for one day, have your fun, and then the tournament grounds are within 3 hours of Big Bear, California. That's like our Woods Lake area. Within maybe about an hour and a half max of Disneyland, Six Flags. We have another local one by the name of Knott's Berry Farm. So, and then there's always the beach out here too. So the beaches are fun. You go to Long Beach is like one of the most popular ones. You got Santa Monica Pier, stuff like that. So if you come out to tournament for one day and then you take your wife out.
You know, she actually talked about that. She asked where
All the tournaments were not. She thought that one was the coolest because it was cross. So she'd probably be down for that. Probably next year.
Yeah, man. But I feel like pitching Disneyland might get you out here. They do not charge spectators at East Coast Slingshot Tournament, but it is $10 for a last year. I don't know about this year. Last year it was $10 for a non-competitor, and then you can still shoot. So if you really wanted to just try your hand at out bushcraft while you're there, and of course you still have to sign a waiver. Finally.
We do welcome everyone to shoot though that can because it's an experience.
It's an experience.
Yeah, you're not just gonna show up and not shoot. Like everyone's gonna put a frame in your hand, and you're like, there you go.
Shooting a lot better now. I feel like you just need a warm up after a while.
Yeah, man. Disneyland, just tell her that. And then we have two parks, technically speaking. It's Disneyland, and then it's California Adventures.
Dude, I would be down. My dad, when I was a kid, wanted to move to Arizona. We were really going to make it happen in 2020, I think. But then he fell sick again.
That's why I'm trying to get all these little traveling trips of my own in. You know, you never know.
Dude, enjoy it while you can, because when you're married and locked down, it's hard.
Yep. Ooh, I'm missing like crazy now.
There you go, bushcraft.
Mikey, I will go halvesies on the bushcraft ticket if he does show up.
Yeah, you can't travel all that way.
And
Now you
not
shoot one.
Exactly.
There was guys that picked up their first slingshot and they're hitting like fork hitting all over the place, and they're still having fun.
Exactly. And then, and it's not that hard to pick it up. You just kind of like, boom, bada bing, and you're hitting cans. Finally, man, I've been missing all over the place in that 40. See them straight before you marry? That's right.
I burned through my second set.
Andy knows what's up.
Andy's a professional.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. This dog.
Four divorces.
I'll show you guys.
Or divorces. That's crazy. I feel
her.
It's more like 4 wins, Andy. Andy was just in, out. He knew what he had to do.
Oh, he survived 4 times.
The cold's finally getting to these bends. There it is. They are. They're moving all over the place, but I don't care. The only way to learn.
Yeah, bushcraft. That does sound like a bit of a detour. But the blade show sounds cool. I'm a big knife guy as well.
Dang. Why anyone would want to bike that far is beyond me.
It's the tiny house.
Just tickled that.
I'm very fortunate that I live 5 hours from ECST, and then it's only 3 hours to Hocking Hills, and then less than 3 hours to Indiana one now.
Must be nice.
Yeah, very fortunate. I can't complain.
Southwest was 5 hours from me. Yeah, I think.
That's still far.
Actually, I think it was less, because I left from work and not my house, which added another hour.
Oh.
Just because it was like during traffic. I think it's closer to 4.
Point. I told you he was a pro.
4 times. Think you're doing it wrong? Nah, Andy's doing it right. He's bagging them 4 times, you know.
Spot, you better be there if you're 1.5 hours away.
He's got them to say yes 4 times. That's all that matters.
Yeah, what did he gain out of it?
Yeah, alimony
Are they still paying him?
That's why you put everything in like a family member's name, and it's not my property.
Or Andy has died 4 times. He's faked his own death.
Andy's not his real name. His original name is Largo.
Exactly. He's probably out where you're from.
Exactly. He's just moving, bouncing around.
I dated this girl in college. She was about 3 years older than me, but I never brought up like, "Hey, where's your dad at?" He just wasn't in the picture. Just her and her mom alone, right? Well, she's like, "Well, he passed away," and I'm like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And she's like, "No, don't worry." He was like late 80s, and he had 13 kids. Dude, I'm not joking.
That's crazy.
Yeah, she didn't even know her dad because he was so old.
Insane. I knew someone like that. I can't remember. I think it was my coworker. Her dad's like getting up there. Her parents just decided to wait like extremely long, and they're both pretty up there.
Yeah. Well, the odd thing was that like her mom was in her 20s when she had probably like 21.
Oh.
So there's like a 30 or 40 year gap.
That's makes things a lot more interesting.
Oh, way interesting.
Way interesting.
See, Coin, that's all that matters. You got him to say yes. There's the story of the legend of Largo.
The Legend of Largo.
Legend of Largo.
So I was
I
shooting
was shooting
this Kodiak 90 mil TTF
TTF
with
Alright.
2812 Omega white paper
Omega white paper
at
at
175 length.
175 length.
Shooting today. I have this, my HUP late 35.5 thickness Olympus green. And earlier I was shooting my Prime Fork Bull. You can tell I like green. And it's the same latex setup. Not staying long. Dan the Caddy Man. Glad to have you had stopped in.
Yeah, thanks for stopping in, buddy.
What's happening, buddy?
Dude. It is freezing. Have kids older than my siblings.
Gosh.
Gosh.
My I've met someone. My my phone died.
You're good. I think you're still there.
You're
It's
still
just
there.
cutting out.
It's just
Oh.
cutting out.
Yeah, my phone's about to die, guys. Probably head out. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I gotta
Yeah,
watch the
I
kid
gotta
too,
watch the
so that's
kid
fine.
too, so that's fine.
All right, guys. Take care. Have a
Thanks
good
for stopping by, guys.
Thanks for stopping by, guys.